What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tru Hagobi, your player partner coming to you live from the East Coast. Today's date is June the 12th. The time now is 6:12, and the temperature is 23 degrees Celsius, y'all. What are we doing right now? Well, I'm thinking about going to the track to just walk. I was working on some stuff for Joseph earlier today, and I just got to pay out for a referral that I did last year, and I'm just trying to deposit that cash into the bank, and I'm chilling right now. I'm just calling Barth, try to see if I can get a hold of him, but no answer, to no avail. So what I'm gonna do here, y'all, is I'm going to try to find the previous emails. What up to the 1,100 people in the chat? What are you saying? What are you saying these days? Tell me what's your name and where you're from. Come and get a shout out. Come and get a shout out. I can do your birthday shout out too if you want to. Okay, we'll send you a code to verify this email. This is yours. So yeah, guys, everything cool, man. I might end up going to get a snack. I might go get a snack. But at the same time, it's already after 6, and if I want to get up early tomorrow, bend. Okay, looks as though we got it here. Here, guys. Wait, let me deposit it first before I show you guys, just in case the password didn't come through. But now it did. Okay, oh, also, by the way, guys, here, look, this is what I'm referring to. 3 bills. You got $300 coming to you live. Interact sent from the school. So, because essentially, guys, what I had called for, hey, Jennifer, I'll give you a shout out. Mwah. I'll give you a shout out. Shout out to Jennifer Daniels. Love you. So anyways, I'm just depositing some cashola from a referral that I made earlier in this year. What I did was that I created the manifestation in my mind and what I'm looking for. 23 people, what up, y'all? How can I have 23 people in the chat, no likes, y'all? Like up the live, like up the live. Tell me your birthday. Tell me your birthday and I'll tell you a secret. Tell me your birthday and I'll tell you a secret, yo. If you don't want a shout out, we can do your birthday. I would love to do your birthday readings as well, too. So essentially my manifestation for this year was more money, less work. And as a result, like I began to see things change in my life in a way that has allowed me to go on tour. It has allowed me to do things on my own terms. Now, the funny thing about it is that like a lesson that I have to learn is patience. Oftentimes I've been a very impatient person, and that's what caused me to find myself in these precarious situations, trying to get too big too fast. I spoke about that yesterday on my threads. So it's like now that I'm seeing these things, now that I'm slowing down, now that I'm understanding what I need to do in this realm, at least to the best of my abilities. When are you getting for BAND? 1 second, y'all. Just looking to, let's get this here, deposited. And okay, cash deposited. So I have to actually go, now I gotta go to the bank and I gotta get $30 out because 10% of all you earn is yours to keep, okay? That's another thing that I learned as I'm just talking to you mind to mind. Like up the live, y'all. Like up the live, guys. It's your boy, your friend, Tru Hagobi, okay? So essentially, I called for more money, less work. More money, less work. Correct. More money, less work. I want money to work for me. I don't work for money. And the funny thing about it is that like I'm finding myself like experiencing the fruits of my labor to the point. So like it's only been a year since I've had this transitional journey. You can even see because we've documented every day of the live since, I wonder what the first day was. Let me see here. 1 second, guys. Let's go to the channel. Let's go to the channel and see Wagwan. Okay, so we literally have 233 videos, 50, 233, just 233 lives, just off the live streams. Wow, I love you guys, man. You guys always support and show out. We even got 1,000 views one day. That's so cool. Okay. The first video, let me see, the first one. So the first daily live, the first daily live, December the January. We started on January the 6th. January 6th, 9, 9, 10. Yeah, we started January the 6th. January the 6th of 2024, and we're going live every single day of the year. So essentially, guys, like, you can see the journey, you can see the documentation of my life as it's unfolded before you guys, at least within the last year. So I think that's pretty neat. I literally document all these things not because I want to be famous, but because I want to just show people what's possible and how you can change your life through the power of changing your lived reality. Changing your mind to change your lived reality, I should say. So yeah, essentially, guys, now that, like, I'm experiencing the fruits of those labors, as I will show you guys, we just deposited $300. We just deposited a 300. That's amazing. Status received. Okay. And then, yeah, guys, we deposited 3 bills. Money received. $300, man. $300. So, like, and the funny thing is like, it'll just randomly come. It'll randomly come in certain days. I'll, like, wait a second. How did that happen? Recipient Cody. It came to the funny thing is that I put it under my live email, but it came in Hotmail, which usually it doesn't. It usually goes into Hotmail. January 6th is significant. January 6th. Let me look it up, baby. January the 6th. January the 6th. January the 6th. February. January this. Whoa. Interesting. January the 6th. Jennifer, my love, you're a Capricorn too. January the 6th. Correct, okay. The day of substantiation. The day of substantiation. Your strengths are you're faithful, you're accepting, and you're searching. And your weaknesses are you're naive, you can be unrealistic, and you can be self-sacrificing. So that's your secret. The advice is remember that this is your life. Remember that this is your life. Don't live it for or through anyone else. Look after yourself, but remain open to sharing with others. Serve only that which merits your service. Jennifer, that's your secret. That's your secret. Proving for themselves and others the truth of any situation. Interesting. Divinity, nature. That's what's up. Very courageous. You're a very courageous person. What up, Heaven Group? The Heaven Group says, hey, you started January 6th, and that was the day that change started. At least that's true. That's true. That's true. You're right. You're right. Substantiation. So when's your birthday? Let me do your birthday. I want to read your birthday. In America, you started January 6th. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. January the 6th. When's your birthday? I want to do your reading. And yes, I want, yes, I don't, maybe because they leave me where you found me, so don't leave. Ooh, I just love the way you got me feeling. Yarky, what up, Yarky? Yarky, when's your birthday? I'm gonna read your birthday. I'm gonna read your birthday secret. January the 6th. That January the 6th, 2024 is when it all started. Yeah. January the 6th, 2024. You're the best. You're the best, Jennifer. I just tried to share with everybody the things that I've learned. When's your birthday? I'll read your birth. I'll give you your proper birthday reading. I'll give you your proper birthday reading. Okay, Yark, April the 20th. Yark, April the 20th. Yark, April the 20th. Let's go, Yark. I got you. I got you. January, April. April the 20th. 25th, 24th, 23rd, 20. All right. We've got another live request. First, April the 20th. April the 20th is the day of the worldly challenge. The day of the worldly challenge. You're a Aries, Taurus, cusp, cardinal, fire sign. Your strengths are you're powerful, You're inspirational, you're exciting, but your weaknesses are you are illusion prone, you may be overly emotional, and you may be power fixated. Certain things to keep in mind. Okay, let's see. The spirit is telling me of another day, April the 1st. April the 1st, perhaps. Isn't that April Fool's Day? So they say. So they say. April the 7th, April the 6th, 4th. April the 1st is the Day of Dignity. Perfect, amazing. Day of Dignity. The strengths are you're goal-oriented. You know MetaQuest 2. Sure, the headset, yeah. Strengths are goal-oriented, sincere. Oh, sincere, very true. Technically skillful. Weaknesses may include isolated, one track, workaholic. Workaholic. Interesting. Interesting. Drive to bring matters of concern to a satisfactory conclusion. Interesting. Should we go to the track, guys? The advice is commune more with your fellow human beings. Don't insulate your personal life too much from the world. Share both joys and sorrow with your loved ones. Beware of taking on too much and avoid putting yourself under time limits and pressure. Learn to relax. You know how the game goes. As we play on the violins, guitars, and the piano, so the universe plays on us. Mama Yark! Mama Yark. Mom's calling me. Mama Yark. Shout out to Mama Yark. Shout out to Mama Yark, guys. Okay, let's go outside. Let's go outside. We collected the manyan. Today's earnings were $300. Today's earnings were $300. Guys, I'm allowing easy money to flow into my life. And the funny thing about it is that now that we've experienced this change and turn of events through the shifting of the mind, it has allowed me to start to receive things slowly. As I change my ways, I change my thinking, because what I understand is that what's real is only what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like what you believe to be true is the truth in your subconscious mind. So you have to get to a point where you believe the things in which you're saying. So up to 5 minutes of your stream. That's what's up. I got a Happy Meal. Ooh, and I feel like a kid again. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I was eating fruit in the park today, and it got me feeling like a kid. I was like reading my books. I had my book bag with me, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm 8 years old again. And yeah, guys. So I just say that, like, powerful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. In where are you now, gang? Yo, Dot Focus. When's your birthday? I'll read your birthday secret. Just I don't need the year. If you want to do the year, I can do your destiny if you want to do the year. But if you want to just do the secret, I can just do the date. July 29th. I got you. Okay. But even I even got distracted. As I change my ways, guys, I'm seeing things manifest in my life. My manifestation was more money, less work. I don't work for money. Money works for me. And then now all of a sudden I'm seeing myself receiving funds from alternative sources, different places, different opportunities are presenting themselves to me. And it's allowing me to sustain myself. It's allowing me to sustain myself as I continue to grow. Okay, July 29th, baby. July 29th. I was just looking at my picture in the thing. I got to take some new pics, man. I think I'll probably go for a 21st, July 29th. Let me see. 1 second. Here. May, July. 2nd, 24th, 26th, July 29th. July 29th. Eating McNuggets right now. Hell yeah. Got me feeling hungry. Okay, July 29th. Our friend Dot Focus. By the way, Dot Focus, where are you right now? I'm at my parents' house right now. Just for the record, guys, the scripture and prophecy in which I'm living right now is that the foxes have their holes, the birds have their nests, but their son of man have nowhere to rest his head. So I'm a man of no fixed address. At this time, I'm a man of no fixed address. East Coast, outside of Philly, say less. I'm in Toronto, G. I'm heading up to Philly soon. That's what's up. Okay, yo. Let me do the reading. July 29th is the day of cultural assessment. The day of cultural assessment. So your strengths are you're observant, you're loyal, you're concept oriented. Your weaknesses are you can be opinionated, you can be clannish, and you can be restricted. Things to think about in life. Some advice might be try not to overgeneralize. Remember that each person is an individual. Do not neglect your own personal process. Be proud of your heritage, but don't wrap yourself up in it. Shout out to Philly, yo. Shout out to Philly, shout out to Dot. Forget to remember, remember to forget. York says Canada, NYT, Inuit. Ew, nice, man. Northwest Territories. Shout out to the Northwest Territories. Shout out to Dot Focus, man. Shout out to Dot Focus. We guys are live. We're lit. We're active, y'all. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with your player partner, man. The day of cultural assessment, man. You're a Leo. You're a Leo. Number 2, a fixed fire sign. Leo number 1, baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm smoking this gas right now. Hey, I'm thinking I gotta get some soon too. I think I might head back down out of town to get an ounce probably next week. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Shout out to Dot Focus, man. My premonition for you, ooh, nice, is that I see more of your personal and public life merging into a succulent, is that the word? Is that the right word? Succulent, powerful agency. Unlike other content creators, you will easily know what to share and not fixed. Yeah, that's the reason why is that like I they always talk about like niching down and all this stuff, and I get it, but I'm the niche. You know what I'm saying? Like I have such a vast interest in a whole bunch of things that like every day is different. You guys have seen the show, like it's a random ass variety show. So appreciate that. Appreciate that. The merging of the public and the personal life, into a powerful agency. Absolutely. Unlike other content creators, you will easily know what to share and what not to share. Not fixed. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Going to Yellowknife in 2 days. That's proper. 2 days in Yellowknife. 2 days in Yellowknife. I'll be traveling to either as we transcend to the next level, guys. We're either going to be going back to America or we're going to be going to cross Canada. We might go across Canada and see British Columbia as well as Alberta. We might just drive out there, or we might just do Detroit, Philly, Miami. Well, West Virginia. I'll have to stop by West Virginia, Miami, and Texas. That's the next 4 stops. So then we're deciding between the two. It all depends. But it all depends. It all depends, man. Ethan, what up, Ethan? When's your birthday, bro? I'll read your story. I'll read your secret. I'll read your secret on your birthday. Gotta go, Pat gang. Oh, gotta go, Pat, man. All right. See you tomorrow, Yark. Later, Yark. Later, Yark. Being a fox without a hole will create a center that is super solid. Yeah, yeah. Suck how do I pronounce that word? That's my new word of the day. But I agree. It has allowed me to create a super solid foundation. As things may feel as though they're like falling apart, I'm as free as I've ever been. Succulent. I can't spell jelly. Okay, I want to make sure Succinct. How do I say that? How do I pronounce it? Briefly or clearly expressed. This is pronounced succinct. Word of the day. Guys, the word of the day provided by our friend Jennifer is succinct. To mean, it's an adjective, briefly and clearly expressed, especially of something written or spoken, briefly and clearly expressed. Ah, interesting. I am working on my succinct. 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 Ah, cute. Interesting. Express in few words and concise. Yes. I'm working on that because even as I write, like for my threads and stuff, I like write the message and then I like go through it and I'll say, okay, how can I make this shorter? How can I make this easier to read? How can I make this easier to understand? So that's what's up. That's what's up, guys. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, let's go back outside. Let's go back outside and see what's happening. Um, let's go back outside and see what's happening. Okay, it means jelly melted together. Interesting. Interesting. Like gelatin. Do you like jelly? Do you like jelly? We got to put a poll in the chat today. Let's do a poll. Okay, start a poll. Did you eat yet? Or do you like jelly? Do you like jelly? If you ask me, I think I would say yes. Do I like jelly? Yeah. Do I like jelly? I would say yeah, I like jelly, but like I like never mind. That's kind of it's not 9 o'clock yet, so I don't want to do the after hours show. But I always just say if I like my ladies to have a little bit of jelly. So I love jelly. I love jelly. Let's go back outside, guys. Let's go back outside. What we have done today, we have been sitting in the we were sitting outside. I meant in the vibe. Like you work for your life. You work, okay. I mean, succinct in the vibe. Absolutely. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Like your work and your life will be jelly. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, man. It's just a matter of like uprooting the old traditional programming and then like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Readjusting to the correct timeline. Readjusting to the correct timeline. So currently, guys, the books that I have, a couple other books I have on my list are Winning Through Intimidation by Robert Ranger, TNT, It Rocks the Earth by Claude Bristol, and The Magic of Believing. Calibration. Calibration. Literally recalibrating my life. Absolutely. Absolutely. To the frequency in which I want. The frequency, guys, what you frequently see in your life is what will come to you. I'm living proof and testimony of these things. Guys, we talked about the tour for a year straight, and then now we're on tour, okay? So don't ever doubt your power for even a moment. Because the only reason why these people give you a loan or they'll give you a job or they'll give you anything is because they see your power, they see your value, and they use it to make money for themselves. Okay? So I say, guys, let us do that for ourselves so that we don't have to struggle and or live in what they refer to as poverty. I've transcended that, guys. I played that level. I played the poverty level. It's lame. You can't do anything, and it's not fun. It's not as fun as being generous and genuine. Okay? So, yeah. You know what I'm saying, guys? I've been a rich man, I've been a poor man, and I choose rich every time. Because it's more than just the money. If a man is cheap with his money, he'll be cheap with his affection, he'll be cheap with his love, he'll be cheap. Okay? So, Mm, 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 mm. So, yeah, guys. Oh, Philippians 4. I don't have my Bible on me. It's in the car. But I'll read it. I'm going to read the. Thank you. Philippians 4:11 KJV. Guys, I only read the KJV. No, the only read the KJV. I only read KJV because NIV and NAV. I feel like they changed the words and they use language as a tricky. Like language is already a trick. Like the English language is already a trick. Okay, it's a spell. That's why they call it spelling. We know that already, right? But what I will say is that I only read the KJV because I feel as though with the other versions, the later versions, they change the meanings of certain words. They remove things like fasting, words like fasting and other kinds of stuff. So I just try to stay true to the original text. And again, guys, I understand that there's the Ethiopian Bible. I understand these things. I came from Church of Christ, so KJV is my shizzle. Yup. Then if you like Shakespeare, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know, I haven't read Shakespeare since uni. So maybe like 10 years, maybe like 10 years ago. I remember I used to have like a pocketbook of like Shakespeare plays and stuff, you know? Anyways, not speaking out of lack, agreed. Philippians 4:11 KJV states, not that I speak in respect of want, right? For I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith, therewith to be content. Same time period as Shakespeare, same controversy. Ah, I see. Yeah, gotcha. I just think it hits harder. You know what I'm saying? I think it hits harder. As a result, I collect them. I collect KJVs whenever I get a chance to, like ones that I like. Today, I went to the bookstore. I actually got a bunch of new books today. Keep reading. Keep reading the chapter, or keep reading in general. I want to make sure I'm understanding. But again, yeah, Philippians 4:11. Philippians 4:11. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. Agreed, guys. I agree. Says he has been a rich. Okay, Pale says he has been poor and rich, and y'all can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Exactly. Paul, it's Paul. So you can't tell me nothing. You guys can't tell me nothing, guys. I've been a rich man, I've been a poor man, I've been up, and I've been homeless. Okay, so like, whatever people want to like, guys, I played the whole field. I've seen it all through the grace of 11 and 12. Okay, let's read 12 now. I know both how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things, I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Interesting. Oh, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. Okay. Wow. Thank you for that. Shit, now I might keep my old Bible. Keep it. Hey, you know what, Jennifer? I actually, okay, currently I have two Bibles right now. Let's go to the car. I'm gonna show you what I'm working with, because don't talk about it, just be about it. You know what I'm saying? But the two Bibles that I have, one I got from, I don't know. One I got from my grandma. I got one from my grandma-in-law. No, not here. I got a Bible from my grandma-in-law. That's the one that I carry with me all the time. Love you forever. And there's one that I have in storage. There's one that I have in storage from my late mother. She used to own that Bible. And that one I read with me. I keep that one in storage, but I use it as a keepsake and there is a reminder, like as an heirloom that I can one day. And like the funny thing about it is, like, now that she's gone, or I should say, even though she's gone, I still have the Bible and like all the scriptures that she highlighted and then she wrote. Are we still live, guys? Is the show still live? 20? Are we still live, man? The Bible from my youth, maybe 5 years old. 5 years old? Yeah, we just glitched. Okay, I'm back. At least for now. I got internet on. I think we can go to the park. Bible from my youth, maybe 5 years old. Wow. It's packed to literally throw away. Keep it. If not, save it for me. Mail it to me. I'll give you my mailing address. Mail it to me. Just glitch. Okay, we're back. But this is the one that I carry with me, guys. This was the one that I received as a gift. A gift from a very special person in my life. At the time, it still is. It's, But yeah, so that's currently what I have right now. This is my travel one. I carry it with me. As you guys can see, KJV reference Bible. I like the leather bound ones. I do want one that has a string, so that I can use the thingy. You know what I'm saying? But currently, guys, literally the bookmark that I'm using is a true crime true crime story time. So silly. But we're on John chapter 14. John chapter 14 is where, as you can see, guys, I be reading the word. John means love. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my book bag. I guys tear it up with my highlighter because I be reading that thing. I be reading that thing. Maybe I should take this to the library or to the park with us. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should take it. Maybe I should take it. The next one I want to get, you just highlight the whole damn thing. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Cause look. If you really read it, cause sometimes I really read the Bible and I'm like, no, like the scripture is spitting, yo. Okay, so it's like the scripture is spitting, but then you may ask yourself, what's the point of highlighting if you're gonna highlight everything? To that I say, mind your business, y'all. Okay. But at a quick glance, I can just remind myself of some of the more powerful things in any particular in any particular scripture, you know? So yeah, 14, John chapter 14 has been giving me a lot of solace, I guess, in this uncertain time. But John chapter 14 states for at least number 1 and 2, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, so believe in me also. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. That's your business. Auntie Tab Brown. That's what's up. That's that Auntie knows. Okay. So through trials and tribulations, guys, that scripture has garnered me great strength. You believe in God, so believe in me. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it is, it's like now I'm collecting checks. Now I'm on the road. Now I'm doing all these things. So it's like through the uncertainty, I had to prevail. Through the uncertainty, I had to prevail with myself, or through my thoughts and through my actions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the truth can always prevail. It's been a decade since I've entertained the words reading extrinsically. True enough, since I even entertained the words reading extrinsically. Let me look that up. Extrinsically. 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 From without or not inherent. Extrinsically. Interesting. Did I really say that? I might have. Oh, my fault. See, guys, sometimes my brain just goes. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like learning as I'm talking, you know? So, yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. That's pretty much the cadence. I'm trying to just think if there's, but yeah, this is. I think out of all my books, I have about 300 books right now. You guys know, literally, like when I tell you guys I'm a bookaholic. Look, let me show you guys what I'm rocking with right now. Okay, this is just an idea. It's apt. I think of them differently than described it well. You said not intrinsically, but extrinsically. Ah, interesting, interesting. So guys, when I tell you guys, because like you know that episode of Pop the Balloon when the guy said, "Wait, so you popped your balloon because I look like I read a lot of books?" That's me, guys. That's me. So here's this is just in the house. I probably have about another 10 or so books in the car as well. But just to give you guys an idea of what we are learning at this time, these are the books. These are the books in which we have. Okay. These are the books in which we have on us. Okay? And don't look at my feet either. Okay, Destiny, the secret language of Destiny. And yes, guys, I do use a, I picked it up today, this one today. I do use a feather as a pen. Tru Hagobi as well. Saw the feet immediately. Don't look at my feet. And even though my socks are clean and thing, I wear a size 12 just in case anybody want to buy me some sneakers. But yes. So my destiny, guys, my destiny is the way of amplification. So I use this as a bookmark, and as well, I gotta see if I can fill it up with ink and see what the word is. So that's that. The Life You Were Born to Live, great read. The Secret Language of the Birthdays, great read. The Art and Business of Online Writing, great read. This book here is changing my freaking life. This book here is one of my favorite reads, such easy to read. 12 Revolutionary Strategies to Nurture Your Child's Developing Mind. Guys, as a former child myself, I do think that me personally, I have some childhood traumas that I have to work towards that I've been working through in my healing journey, through therapy and through all these things. But this book here, I can't recommend this book enough. I think I should put a link to it on my thing. But it says it allowed me, a former child, as a former child myself, okay? Some people say that like I don't know, but I just think that like understanding that perspective has allowed me to let go of a lot of things and really just as they call it in the book, using your upstairs brain and your downstairs brain. So the one I really like, let me share one with you guys, a strategy. And they're all illustrated so effortlessly. Okay, look, this one here, this one was the one that got me hooked on the book when I read it at the library. So this is strategy number 3. Instead of engaging the downstairs brain. So my baby says, "I hate you, daddy." And I say, "That is not okay to say. I don't want you to ever say that again." Instead, I will engage the upstairs brain. So I say, when they say, "I hate you, daddy," I say, "Wow, you must be really mad." And then they might say, "Yeah, I hate you." And I say, "Is it because I didn't get you that necklace or that thing that you wanted?" "Yes, and you're mean." So then I say, "Okay, that necklace wasn't for sale, and it's okay if you want to keep feeling upset. But if you'd rather, we can be problem solvers and think of another idea." Blew my mind, literally blew my mind. Because as I say, as a former child, all they used to do is yell, all they used to do was hit, all they used to do was give you slaps and all them kind of things. So to experience or to see things from an alternative perspective while also like healing the inner wounds, love it, love it, love it. What I'm learning about ENM is helping me let go of perceived comfort of control, healing our child to heal our family. Incredible, incredible. Oh gosh, the babies taught me this. They made me slow down. We love babies, we love the babies, man. They're so smart. They're literally so freaking smart. Every time I get the chance to hang out with my nephew, I take it. I actually gonna go see him tomorrow. My sister just asked me to watch him in the morning before he goes to school. And it's so like I literally just am like amazed by how smart these children are, you know? So I think it's cool to see the development. Okay, I saw them as bigger, smarter, more regulated, more perceptive than they are. Yeah, same, same, same. He taught me so much stuff. He literally taught me so much stuff, guys, that I literally use, that I write about in my books, that I use to this very day. Like for real, for real, for real. Okay, the remaining of the books that we have. Here are African folk tales. This book is incredible. I've had this one from the library for about like, oh man, must be 2 months now. It's been taking me forever to read it. But this one is a great collection of stories and mythologies and whatever else you might want to refer to it as from West Africa. Great read. This one is literally my bedtime story. I read myself a bedtime story or a story upon arrival when I wake. So this is the one. I read 2 of them today. So far, my favorite one I think has been The Leopard Has No Friends. Crazy ass story. And then the one about the horn. Don't get me started on what they give and bring through the birth portal. I'm gonna cry about it right now. Literally a portal, Jennifer. Literally a portal. Literally a portal, okay? Because without that portal, ain't nobody getting born. Okay, next one, guys. These ones are a little bit more mature, so I won't go into them too much because it's not 9 o'clock yet. But we've got Marcus Aurelius Meditations. This one was contributed to much of Christianity, so I got to read through this one. This one is alchemy, Sado magic. You guys know some things about me. I work with a lot of magic, especially sex magic. And then this is tips for a straight woman from a gay man. Sex tips from straight women from a gay man. So guys, that is the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have about 9 books. We have about 9 books with us right now, and about another 10 or so in the car. So Ancestors Reborn, timeline shifting, body transforming from past to future type shit. Tight beat, tight beat. So, okay guys, let's go to the park. Let's go to the park. We only have like 2 more hours of sun. We only have about 2 more hours worth of sun. And I gotta bring one book with me. I'm gonna bring one book with me. Guys, these are my headphones. I use bone conductor headphones now because I don't like putting AirPods in my ears if I can avoid it. I think I'll probably get, these are my swimming ones. I take these swimming with me so I can go underwater and I can go. And yeah. What do I want to read today? What do I want to read right now? Language. What do I want to read? I feel like hydrating. Okay, let's go drink some water while we think. Let's go drink some water. Dos bebos agua. Dos bebos agua. Why is the thing? I want the poll to go away. But I don't want to. Everybody likes jelly. I just thought of another story for you to explore. What's the story? What's the story? Oh, and there's a mango. My sister said I could eat this mango. Shout out to P. It's from Jamaica. It's from Jamaica. She just got back from her trip. Yo. There we go. All right. I just thought of another story. Yeah. Water, guys. Is this water? No. This is soursop wine. Close. I can drink it like water. I just thought about it. Is this water, guys? No. Sangster's original Jamaican spice rum liqueur. Guys, as soon as I was of age to pour that creme liqueur. Every time I see that, what? $100? I gotta find out if that was the $100. Okay. Ha tengo té de canela, pina rosa, clavo, y hemp. Weight loss. You trying to say I'm fat? I know I'm trying to lose some. Since I got back from my trip, I think through the anxiety I was feeling of returning home. As a 6, I end up storing anxiety as extra fat. So, water, guys. Now that I'm removing again the anxiety. No. She said you're not fat. Okay. And yeah. So we're back to our healthy eating habits, guys. I was eating pizza and hot dogs and a thing, but ideally, because the funny thing about it is that like I even experimented with this last year. You're beautiful, which trumps fat any day. I agree because I think beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. Guys, one day I'll be like 99 years old and I'm gonna look back at this video and I'm gonna think, wow, I really used to be a 32-year-old. Funny. The story from your past that no one asks about, but it's completely revolutionary. Okay, I'll tell you the title and then we can discuss it further on we can make a video about it. But one of the stories of my past life that no one talks about, but it's completely revolutionary to me, was when in high school they accused me of a terror plot. And changed my life. It changed my perspective on authority. It changed my perspective on the legal system. That was essentially one of the driving catalysts for me studying law in my undergraduate at York University. Was because of that. I always thought to myself the idea of like people being falsely accused, and how that affected me, you know. But I forgive these people. I forgive all those people. Such a story. It's a crazy story, Jennifer. And it was one of those things that was like, not only was it was so multifaceted to me, because it was not just, what's up, Tin? What up, Tin? Your weight loss. That one is a good story. Damn, you got stories. I got stories, guys. I played the whole field. Anything you can think about, literally anything you can think about, guys, I've probably done it. I used to roof. I used to work in the warehouse. I'm an author. I'm a musician. I'm a cook. So like, there's look, I'll tell you guys stories. Like another story. It's just about maybe a year or two after mom died. And I was roofing. I was doing roofing because I was like, I just need to make money because all I care about is money. Right? Living in that slave mentality, that poverty mindset. And I remember I got off the shift. We were like working on these roofs, 2-story houses, no harnesses. And I'm like giving these guys the shingles and that. And then I remember I was walking home, my hands were dirty as hell, and they were like cramping up, like my fingers were cramping up. And I just started crying because I just like to myself, I don't want to live this way. I said, God, please help me. I don't want to live this way, you know? So, yeah, that was another story. Another story, man. But I escaped jail. I escaped the cemetery. That's why I'm grateful, because like I could be laid up in somebody's jail right now or in somebody's cemetery. So I'm happy that I'm in neither of those places right now, and I'm free to speak to you guys. So I don't know. I just talk to you guys from my. That's why I say I talk to you guys from my lived experience, guys. I talk to you guys from my lived experience. I don't talk from theory. I'm not one of these people that are like, oh well, if you do this, maybe it's gonna be. I'll be like, bro, this was happening to me on this day. This to happen. Da da da. I did this. I fell here. I heard this. Da da da. So that's why I just continue to speak the truth. I continue to speak the truth. Honey mango, honey mango, honey mango, honey mango. And my weight loss journey was a simple one. The funny thing about it, like losing weight and all this stuff, is like you have to do less. In society, they teach you like, oh, like you should be doing more, and you gotta do more push-ups, and you gotta do more of this, and you gotta do more da da da. Like I just stopped eating. I'm outside. When I'm outside playing in the park, guys, I'm not hungry. You guys tell me when you guys are running around with the kids outside and they're in the sun and everything, do they ever stop me like I'm hungry? Or is it when you like get back home, then we're hungry? You know what I'm saying? Only when I'm like sitting in the house and I feel hungry. And then I'll eat something and then I'll like get there and get fat. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. It's just interesting. All I do is just observe. I'm a casual observer, guys. Carry on with your lives. I'm casual. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And even going back to the idea of live and let live, E&M. And E&M, for anybody who's not familiar with the term, is ethically non-monogamous. As I'm abstinent on my journey right now of self-discovery, I'm familiarizing myself with different kinds of relationship types so that I can see where I fit in the most, Because I don't know what it's going to look like, but what I do know is that I can just offer the truth to people and let them decide what they wish to do. So my whole thing about it is like going back to the idea of control, going back to the idea, of control, is that like in all these things, I feel as though that a lot of relationships fall because people want to control their partner. They want to control their partners. And I don't want to control anyone. I don't want to tell nobody what to do. I don't want to tell nobody what to do. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Ethan, what up, Ethan? What up, Ethan? I don't want to control nobody. I just want people to know they can't control me. That's my thing. That's my only thing. I think it's also related to our home structure, empty land, no fruit trees, no edible plants. Something about our kitchens is awkward. Imagine playing outside with the fruit trees. Exactly, Jennifer. And that's the thing, like when I went to St. Lucia, was such an eye-opening experience for me, because here I am in St. Lucia, the land where my parents were born, and like the mango trees are in an incredible abundance. Literally just like you walk down the street and they're on the floor. Mangoes is on the floor. Hundreds of mangoes is on the floor, more than you could ever eat, more than I could ever eat, at least for me. And then I think to myself, then I come here to Canada and then I have to buy mangoes. They're $2.50 a piece. They're not ripe. They're sour. They're this or they're that. And I'm like to myself, like, they're on the floor over there. They're kicking them around like a soccer ball. And here I have to pay for them, and I have to this, and I gotta get them in the plastic, and then I gotta open the plastic, and then the plastic comes with microplastics, and then that gets in it. So I'm just like to myself, guys, let me get a fruit tree. Let me get a fruit tree. To my friend Jennifer, I don't believe I've told you this or I've shared this with you, but my final resting wishes are actually to be cremated and for my ashes to be used as nourishment or sustenance for a peach tree or an oak tree on one of my various properties and gardens by the time I leave this realm. Okay, guys? I tell you these things before they happen, so when they happen, you can begin to believe. Ethan says, hey. Tin says, I'm watching Total Recall from 1990 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, old school. That's on my list, bro. That one's on my list. Let me know how you like it, Tin. I think, and Total Recall and Demolition Man. I think that was another one that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in that I want to see. So here instead, we eat noodles, exactly, or something reliable. And we're forced to eat emotionally, perhaps? We are forced to eat emotionally. I feel you. I don't know what that word means, but I feel you. I feel the sentiment of this argument that you're making, you know? So because like yeah, when I'm home, like when I'm in the house, I feels mindless. Yeah, my two favorites. That's what's up. Emotionally eating. Yes, emotionally eating, Jennifer. I agree. And that's the thing. Like I'm like in the house, and like because I'm in the house, I'm sitting. Because I'm sitting, I'm watching some TV, and then because I'm watching TV, I want to eat something. You know. So then it gets into this pattern of like, okay, well I'm at the house all day, so I'm eating all day. When I'm outside, guys, I don't think about food. I was at the park today. Okay, I had a mango and a kiwi and apricot. Right now, I'm gonna go back to the park and eat this mango with a book. And the funny thing about it is like the funny thing about it to me at least was just the fact that like if I'm outside, I don't think about food. Yeah, when I'm working, I'm there. But like when I'm home, I'm just like, But if your food was outside, I'd probably eat more of it. I probably would eat more of it because it's so easily accessible, you know? But at the same time, I feel as though that it wouldn't be bad because it would just be food grown on the place in which I'm playing, you know? So, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Shout out to y'all. Okay, guys, let's go to the park. Let's go to the park. We got 2 more hours of sunset, or 2 more hours until sunset. I think sunset is at like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Okay, yeah, but eating your weight in mangoes is living the dream. 100%. And maybe I can and I'll have some rum on the beach. Come on now. Some rum and coconut water. I'm gonna say Tru Hagobi off that coconut water. So players be cool like water. Okay, guys, what book should I bring? What book should I bring? That's me in the background, guys, there. You can see. I told you guys, don't look at my feet. Don't look at my feet, but you guys can get an idea. That's me right there. That's me right there. What's up, y'all? So, eating my weighted mangoes would be the dream. I think that's about 200 pounds. Maybe 212. I was looking for the scale. I don't know where the scale went. We had a scale in the house. They went somewhere. But probably about 212 pounds last time I checked. I feel like I'm cruising at 220 right now. I feel like I'm cruising at about 220. But whatever. Whatever, y'all. We'll be back down to 195 in about 5 to 7 business days. On everything. Okay, guys, should we do birthday book, destiny book, the life you were born to live, sex tips, alchemy, the art of writing online, Marcus Aurelius, African folktales, or the inner child? That's what I'm trying to decide. Don't nobody care how much you weigh. You're beautiful. Hee hee. Thanks. I thought people cared about that kind of stuff. Do they not? That's good though. Okay, let's take the art of writing online. And I think I want to take the destiny. No, I'm going to take tips. I'm going to take sex tips as well too. So we're going to write online, how to write online, and then how to never mind. I don't need to say that. Only guys after the after hour show at 9 o'clock. That's when it goes from now we're at 7, so it's PG, you know. But after 9 o'clock is the after hour show, and then that's when it get okay. We only care when we are trying to fold someone with self-awareness like a pretzel. Hilarious. Okay, guys, should we take this one? Should we take this one or should we take this one? Should we take this one or should we take this one? Guys, also I practice my stretches and I practice my stretches, so I'm very flexible, guys. I haven't been practicing in about a couple weeks, but I'm back on my shenanigans, so I'm very flexible as well too. Okay, guys. We have our compass as well too. And yeah, we have a hat, but we don't need the hat right now because it's hot o'clock. We got our jewels. Just to get a glimpse, guys, of my life and the things that I'm working on. We got the jewels. We can do the pendulum. I am trying to figure out the pendulum as well too. We got our amethyst. We got our amethyst for the brand, for the heart. Amethyst for the heart. And then we've got adventurine for the brain. I can also make it a pendulum, so in case they ask me any kind of questions, they say, Tru Hagobi, am I gonna get married one day? And then I can look at the crystal and I can see, let's say, yes, you will. April the 28th, April the 26th. I don't know how many days are in April. March 28th, 2030. Interesting. You don't have to flex and stretch every day. You don't have to flex. I don't stretch every day. It's a full moon anyways, moving with ease and speaking a different language. Thanks, Tim. You should read Jennifer's birthday. I read Jennifer's birthday already. If you guys want, I can read it again. I don't mind. I love doing the birthday readings. Okay. So if you guys are with it, I'm with it. Yeah, I do. Okay. So my heavy lifting days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then my stretch days are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, that's pretty much. And it's a full moon tonight, strawberry moon, if I'm not mistaken. Right, guys? Is it the strawberry moon tonight? So then in that instance, I should bring. Okay. Busting my toes off the roof, drinking 90 proof in spring. Okay. So now you got, hey, yellow topaz for my Leos in the chat. Yellow topaz is your stone. Restores your inner calm, eases stress. Tiger's eye, ruby. Milky yellow amber, orchard golden hues. Interesting. Your plants, Leo plants, are sunflowers, chamomile, lavender. Interesting. Come lift one of these babies. The oldest is making me sweat. That's hilarious. We guessed strawberry moon last night. Accidentally played in the moon. February the 2nd. Let's do a birthday reading for February the 2nd. I'm going to be outside tonight, so then maybe I should get some weed so I can enjoy the night. February the 2nd. February the 2nd, guys, is the day of class. Aquarius, fixed air sign. So, if you're born on February the 2nd, Leo sun for sure. Those plants make sense, no doubt. February the 2nd is the day of class. Strengths include sophisticated, dynamic, original. Weaknesses may include insulated, aloof, and dispassionate. Interesting. My advice to the February the 2nd is be more aware of yourself and the figure you cut. Keep in tune with the language of others. Retain humility and a sense of your roots. Interesting. The simplest tastes are often the most elegant. The moon right now is great and you will love it. It will come outside for a body double. So we got double moon today, right? Is that double moon? That February the 2nd, very helpful. Happy to help, guys. So essentially with this hidden information, I can do the secret of your birth based off your birthday, and then I can do your destiny if I get your year. So if I do your year, then I can do your destiny. It's crazy. That's crazy. So, okay, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the park. Pussing my toes off the roof, drinking 90 proof. It's spring. And real people do real things. Okay, so we're going with 3 books, guys. We're going with 3 bookie babies. I don't need my car keys this time around. Do I need money, guys? Do I need to bring any money? I don't think so. I will body double you in the full moon. Interesting. Bone headset? Yep, bone conductor headset. Bone conductor headset here. How do they feel? Honestly, I don't mind them at all. I think they're less invasive than earbuds. I have glasses at this time, so like sometimes it can be a little bit cumbersome to have like the glasses at the front and the thing in the back. But they never fall off. They never fall off. They're very clear. They're very. I love them. These are the best headphones I've ever had. Best headphones I've ever had. Shout out to Shock. Sponsor your boy so that I can get another pair. These are the swim ones. I use these to go to the pool. Tomorrow we're going to be going swimming, so I'll be taking these ones to go to the pool with me. Um, yeah, yeah. Body double in this case is going outside the moon, bathe at the same time in different countries. Body double is in this case is going outside to moon bathe at the same time in different countries. Interesting. What time are you gonna be out there? What time are you gonna be out there? Guys, I was thinking now you and I, yeah, absolutely. Because I was just see guys, I was trying to be an upstanding citizen. Even though, although it doesn't matter, guys, although it doesn't matter, but I was trying to be an upstanding citizen and not and wait until next week to go get some to get some more weed. But you guys are making me wanna be outside all night and smoke up, man. Man, you guys are fun. Okay, let me change over. Let me change over. Thank you. Master? Who called me master? What? Anyways, guys. Okay, let's me hold on 1 second. Edible or sativa? I prefer sativa. I prefer sativa. I just think that the another pen, guys, is another one I brought. But I like sativa. My only problem with the edibles is that sometimes I can't control. Like I have to like eat a lot of them. I find they don't really like hit like a smoke. You know. For this moon, one of the two would be great. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll probably cry either way. Good times. Yeah, you know. I love a cry. Releasing of that energy. I love a cry. Not always sad. Sometimes tears of joy. Transmute the energy. It's the crystallized. So it's like when you shift, it's the crystallization of the change that like manifests as water coming out of the tear ducts. So that's incredible. It's not always about just being sad, you know what I'm saying? So I love a cry. A cry is powerful. I haven't cried. I'm trying to think about the last time I cried, because sometimes I even try to cry just to like, you know, thing, but nothing is making me sad at this. Not see there I use it again about being sad, but yeah, you know. So busting my toes off the roof, drinking 90 proof in spring. Okay, guys, here we are. Even sad tears feel like a whole show. Yeah, out of body experience. A Disney movie will do it to me. Same. Conjure up tears, man. Conjure the tears. Let it go. So, guys, we're heading to Boogie World right now, to the track and field. The books we have with us are How to Write Online, The Secrets of the Birthday, and Sex Tips. So that's what we're reading in the library today, or at the thing today. Disney movies are like touching and racist rage simultaneously. Well, that's why they're so touching, because they're so provoking. They just provoke emotion, whether it's positive or negative, I'm finding, or what's perceived to be positive and negative. They just want the emotional response, you know? As long as they get their emotional response, they're yeah. So flow with ease. It's interesting that you say that you're talking about the strawberry moon tonight. Yeah, they're talking about the strawberry moon tonight, where it's about ease. And I just got another check today, guys. So I'm busting my toes off the roof, drinking 90 proof in spring. if I'm crying yet every time Moana jumps into the ocean. That's funny. Are you crying yet? This is what this place looks like, guys. They're developing that portion of the Grassway. This is when we deep dive into holographic universe theory. Okay, let's do it. Because I was just writing a theory. I was working on my theory of pop music. I'm theorizing that pop music is essentially dead. And some of my supporting arguments include the fact that we have entered into the holographic world. Because originally the music used to be on tape and vinyl, which was essentially the recording of the magnetic frequencies. That's why we see the pops and all those noises that a tape makes. For those old enough to remember the tapes, you can understand the way that the music sounded at the time. No more live instrumentation, and we went into the holograph. We went into the holograph around the early 2000s with the rise of the CD. That's when it went from magnetic to the recording of the magnetic frequencies to holographic with the CD. And then the third transition went from the holographic CD to the air, streaming. Nothing now. No physical. Now it's nothing physical anymore. So that's my working. I think at this time, maybe it's a hypothesis or a theory. I always try to remember to use the right terms because some people get super butthurt if you use the wrong words. So, yeah. But yeah, what up, bro? And I remember 8-track and the records. Yeah, exactly. So then we went from live to holographic to in the air. So that's why I think that's why I think popular music, pop music is dead. That's one of the reasons why I think pop music is dead. So guys, we're heading to the track right now. I literally got my bag of books with me. My book bag. I got my book bag with me. And yeah. Oh, but you know what? I think I might have to skip it. I might skip the weed tonight. Only because I gotta go get up early tomorrow. I only gotta get early tomorrow. And maybe we'll see. My toxic trait that I'm working through, because I like to smoke, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys I don't smoke and this. No, I be smoking. It's just a matter of not overeating when I smoke. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Jennifer. Shout out to Tin. Shout out to Glitch. Shout out to 300 people in the chat, guys. 300 people in the chat. What's up, y'all? Okay, let me show you guys. We're almost getting to... Okay, this thing is fighting me now. Maybe CBD, some Basil Hayden, interesting, and some Basil Hayden. Is that a human? Mango time, guys. Do you guys consider organic waste to be like littering? Like if I'm eating a mango and I throw the mango seed or I throw the mango skin on the floor, do people think is that littering? Because I don't litter, but I might drop some, I might drop a mango skin on the floor. Let the ants eat it. It's a whiskey. I like whiskey. Let me tell you guys this. Tequila, gin, rum. Bring out the dog in me. Especially tequila. So this is what's going on, guys. The universe has rendered about 100 kids playing the game. It's literally if you that wrist flick that makes pale people go crazy. It's literally okay. Wait. Hold on. See, there's about 100 kids, right? Maybe 40. I'm capping. 1 second. It's literally if you use that wrist flick that makes the people go crazy. Dang it, guys. So, okay, for sure. It's fair. Because, like, I'll eat a lot of fruit. I eat a lot of fruit, and to me, I'm like a peach pit. You know, a seed is not a like the same as a plastic, so I'm okay to ding it. You know, I'm okay to throw it on the floor. It's littering if you throw it aggressively. Okay, it's littering if you throw it aggressively. Okay, but if you just drop it, then it's for the ants. I give it for the ant colony, for the ant people. You feel me? Okay, but at least, guys, we're coming up to the trash can right now. So what I will do is I'll all right, mango. I should even sit. I'm gonna sit. Busting my toes off the roof. It's like if you throw it aggressively. It's funny. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Lee. So it's littering if you throw it aggressively. I can respect that. Sorry, guys. My whole although I can be anti on stream, something I do. This one is more fibrous. This mango from Jamaica is more fibrous compared to the one that we ate from Mexico. I had one from this afternoon from Mexico. I'm gonna go because I'm cackling with this mango and it's distracting the babies. So, guys, it's your mango eating friend, Tru Hagobi, coming to you guys live from the soccer stadium, coming to you guys live from the track. You guys can see. We live and we lit, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm trying to, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I don't want to say too much as I'm still working on a few things. This mango is juicy, too. I very much enjoy the mango seed. I very much enjoy the mango seed. So, guys, what I don't really know if there's anything more like amazing in my life than just being able to like eat fruit in the sun. You know, to eat fruit in the sun. The only reason why I want money is so that I can buy stuff and buy time and you know. I think another thing I'm noticing too is that like it doesn't cost as much. I remember I used to hear that rhetoric before that like it doesn't cost as much to travel as you think it does. You know, it doesn't cost as much to live as you think it does. But like it's really just the point of finding your threshold. You know, I was talking to my brother the other day, and I'm like, if a nigga like, if I could find myself when I get to the point of like 10,000 passive, 20,000 passive, $200,000 passive, like all it is just to live, man. I'll be doing the same thing. Guys. If I had $500,000 in the bank right now, I literally be right here still talking to y'all, and I would have a joint. I would have a joint, and maybe I would probably be by the water, like by the water today, instead of here with my parent, you know. So it's incredible to me. It's incredible to me to think about this kind of, you know, way of living. You know what I'm saying? So. So that's what I think, guys. That's just what I think. Now that I'm not like caught up on the getting, you know, because before, even when I started this journey, I was like caught up on like getting. You know, I wanted to get a car, I wanted to get money, I wanted to get. It was a GLS AMG, G63. You know, a GLS 63. I said I wanted to get that car. That was the one I wanted so bad. I started seeing it around, but then I understand it's like the whole idea of wanting. When you want, you push away from you. And I allowed it, and when I allowed certain things to happen, all right, I'd buy a Kawasaki H2 speed bike. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Lee, what's his top speed on those, bro? Like 330? I just had a dream yesterday that I was in a Bentley and it was 330, and I was like on the chat, and I'm like, oh wow, guys, the Bentley goes 330. So let me know how fast I go. I feel like that bike's top speed's gotta be 330, man. So. Okay, Lee, I got a serious question for you. When you get your bike, like, and for all the people that like drive bikes and stuff, ride bikes and stuff, do you stop for the cops? Because I mean, I guess if they got, like, let's say I had a fake plate, or let's say I had no plate on my thing. Let's say I had no plate. I had no plate on my motorcycle, right? And then the cops pull me over. They make an attempt. 380. Oh, that's an airplane, my G. That's an airplane. 380 mod. So yeah, like what if like you don't have, let's say you don't have a license plate on your bike, because you're like, it's Canada, I can only drive it for like 3 months out the year, right? And then you do not stop for the cops if you are a good driver. Most are not. You do not stop for the cops if you are a good driver. But like if I don't have any plate, if I don't have a plate on my motorcycle, and then the police make an attempt to pull me over, and I rip it and I go 380, and now I'm in another state before they even have a chance to turn on the lights. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, y'all? So that's my question. Do you motorcycle people stop for the cops? Not to be confused. I'm just saying. I'm just asking a question. I'm not promoting evasion. I'm not advertising avoiding the law in any kind of way. I'm just asking a question. So, like, they'll never find you. They would never freaking find you. Damn near any crotch rocket can evade them. Yeah. Okay, Lee, I would stop. I live in a small town and know the cops. Okay. Understandable. Yeah, because I feel that most crotch rockets would literally evade it. The V8 Ford Explorer, even the Crown Victoria. So, okay, guys, I'm not littering. Check it out. It's going in the garbage. Okay. It's going in the garbage. There it is. But I have when we ride, we wear complete protection, protective gear. It's black protection. Yeah. I almost got a Can-Am Riker, but the financing fell through. less likely to get stopped. Ah, right. Plus, in Ontario and Quebec, they would send. Oh, they would send the helicopter. That's how my buddy got caught. Holy smokes! The helicopter. The helicopter. But what if man's get out? What if? Okay. My question is just, and again, guys, we're just asking questions here. What about like if they sent the chopper out to you, boy? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But like, what if you get off at the next exit? You know, all my years of playing GTA, I'm just trying to think about how to get out of the 5-star rating. You know, get out of the 5-star thing system. You know what I'm saying, guys? Plus, in Ontario or Quebec, they would send the choppers. That's how my buddy got caught. Wild. They send the choppers, man. I mean, that makes sense though, because when they talk about OPP air patrolled, you know. OPP air patrolled, yeah. Wow. They're not playing, bro. It's crazy. That's how your buddy got caught. That's so funny, man. That is so funny. So, that's crazy. And RCMP. And the RCMP. So, bust your head top, man. Bust your head top. But they will be on horse. The Mounties will be on horseback, so they're not going to be able to catch up. They're not going to be able to catch up to the Kawasaki H2 380. Bro, that's like 400 miles per... Man. Love you, Oodles. Wish us bedtime harmony. Wish you bedtime harmony. If I had my harmonica, I would play you guys a song. But Mud play for us right now. Later, Gator. Peace. Later, Gator. Yeah, the RCMP would rip you a new one, you know? So, I get so mad. They'd be so mad that you evaded them, that they would try to get you with every extra charge they could. Every extra charge they could. It would be a fun thought experiment. I don't have any plans on. I don't have any plans on seeing what that would be like in real life. But I'm just saying. Kawasaki H2 speed bike to run from the cops. That's what I would take. Because all I need is either a. I just need to stretch a freeway. So, like, Lee, is the plane always, or the chopper always in the air, or like they catch you? Let's say they catch you at 8, they can't get you, and then by 8:05 they call for the chopper, and then the man's jumping the chopper, and then they're up there. You know, because he probably could be there in a couple minutes. Yeah, probably could be there in a couple minutes. And then they'd be like, we got ourselves a speeder going 380 kilometers eastbound on the 407. Over. And then they'll say, we no longer can find this individual. He went and crossed over the border into Mexico. He's too fast. He's too fast, y'all. Look at that sun, guys. What a gorgeous sun. And he gave his only begotten son to the world. On my toes off the roof, drinking 90 proof in spring.